Hello, and welcome back to this Final Fantasy XII Let's Play with me, SLJRPG. In the last episode, we came to Arcades, did a whole bunch of trades, and a whole bunch of stuff, but we finally managed to open up the gates to get to Draklor to speak to Balthir's father. So, oh, you want to go there? You sure? Then let's go. Alright, all aboard. So, this Jules is an old friend of yours, Balthir. You two seem close. Close enough for fisticuffs. Driver, faster if you please. I would love to expend any of the violence of my present mood on my companions. Sir!
Where to? Come, this way.
As now. Here we are, in Draklor Laboratory.
It's too quiet.
Passing strange. There are supposed to be guards here.
Maybe you were just lucky, huh?
Maybe you're just optimistic.
Something may be afoot. We proceed with caution.
No time for caution. Step to it. Sid's chambers are on the top level.
Let's go speak to Sid. Right. There's going to be some things for us to do, obviously. As we're back in, we've got the 40 and the 41s. We can't go that way quite yet. So, we're going to go this way. What happened here? A death, seemingly. You are with him? Who is him? Okay, so we're gonna need to try and see what the fuck is going on. Okay, we can't get through here quite yet. This is where it definitely feels like Star Wars vibes. Look at that sword, also rather cool. A lift. Direct lift. Lift appears to go up to the top floor, but does not stop here. Interesting. Right, this way. Help me. North lift terminal. Select a destination. Okay, so we can apparently leave here. We're going to make sure. We're going to have a little look-see around here to see if there's any ways up and around. We can go everywhere shut. Curious. Right. Right, let's head. There is only one way to go, which is here, so let's go on up. How does one get into there, though? Right, we're going to 67F. I don't think you'll get away with this. There is seemingly a lot abound. A lot afoot, but there are seemingly not many enemies here. But let's have a gander. where we can. Okay, can't get out of that way. Speak to my dude here. Stay away from Dr. Sid. CBD.
He's had visitors. One's lacking manners by the look of it.
Someone after the Nethicite?
The XII, was it? 6 years, and ever since you got back, this. What madness found you there?
Up above us! Drop bulkheads 5 and 8! Be to it!
They found us.
His earlier visitors, more like. We should lie low for now.
No, we'll use their confusion. We need to find Sid now.
Okay, lab access cards and a map of the laboratories. So we're going to try and head back, but there is going to be enemies for us here now. And it appears that the map is disrupted, but that's fine, of course. Right. This place should have a safe crystal inside. The researchers. Who might you be? Who knows? Cool, and then this door is east. Interesting. So this should have some controls which we can use to open the blue blankheads. Nice. So it's going to be a little bit of a tricky one. We now have the lab access card, which is nice, but this one should have pretty easy reign to fuck everything up. And luckily, Ash leveled up pretty quickly there. So they're guessing there is in these rooms stuff for us. Bam. Bulkhead controls. Open the red bulkheads. I've been opened. The blue ones have now closed. Nice. Can't go through this way. Can I go through this way? No. Right. But stuff is opened here. Okay. We are getting there. We are learning. There's 2 rooms. Some rooms here. RM71 West. Let's open it. And there is... Come on. A claymore. And a Geromote and a biomote. Claymore would be Ash's description, would it not? It does take us down. I mean, it would be stronger, but we do reduce our stuff. I'm kind of okay with them having the chest, to be honest. Right, we'll take that. Okay, and now we need to head back to that room in order to swap everything back so we can get back to the lift. Right, I'm going to go back down to 666, so the 6-6, so we can get some motes and stuff from there, because motes have saved us a little bit in different ways. There might be enemies in this section. Apparently they periodically swarm from the lift, which is fine. Right, let's head back down to 666. Right, we're gonna go here. And that's fine. We've got some tuss from these. I mean, to be honest, with these two, we're gonna fuck everything up rather quickly. You get the feeling. Bam, bam, bam. We can't go that way quite yet. That's okay. So east. And then south, and there should be a room at some point for us. 6613 east. Acquire moat, balance moat. Any more in here? No. Okay, is that literally all we can grab? Yes, it is. Right, let's go back to 60. Let's go back to the 66 one in a second. Nice. Having a knife which casts slow on hit. Undeniably handy. Okay, this is where the enemies are coming from, the main terminal. Good to know. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. Right. North terminal. Oh, 68. All the switches. So I think we're gonna have to try and find a way to switch the colours again. So we need to go east immediately, because that way's locked to us. That, of course, is fine. Right, more enemies. Nice. Grab the enemies. East. Found the bulkhead controls. We'll open the red bulkheads. Nice, let's go here. So we're going to go all the way north and then east again. Because there's some fights here. Just want to fight everything, to be honest. Take them all down. Why is Ash not attacking? Slightly annoying. Okay, as they keep on coming. Ooh, what is this angle? Chain level up, that's fine. My god, this chain is getting slightly annoying. Nice, right, let's try here. And here's some rats. Which is kind of pointless, but getting the lab rats into the old gear, maybe not a bad idea. They are confused for the most part. But getting a rat pelt, amongst others. Not a bad idea, perhaps. An antidote. Nice. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. So, I'm gonna go this way. Ooh. And we're gonna go into this room to fight a judge. Let's go. I want to fight everything in these random areas. Oh. Let's open the blue bulkheads again. Okay, I'm getting there. South once again. Okay, here's some more enemies coming from this room. Oh my god. Water spout, slightly annoying. I might actually take Ash out and bring in Pinello just so we have some more healing. May not be a bad shout. Right. Room. Nice, and here's a judge. Nice, and they got one down pretty quick-o. Right, we're heading for 6881 next is the idea. So, here. There should be some warp motes, Aquara motes, dispel motes. So many motes here. Balance mote. Okay, can't go this way anyway. So we'll head all the way around as we try to get to the next area. Right. Imperial Hoplite, Stronk. Bam. I just feel like having Pinello here, she just hits hard and she also provides healing when we need it. Which ultimately is going to be quite handy. Right, through here. Right. They've closed and I think we have to now go to the next one. Head this way. This is now open, and then we're going to head east when we get the chance. That was the one where we got all the motes from. Then we head into here, and here comes the enemies. We've got the X-mote potion on ourselves. Nice. Judge A being a little annoying, but Judge B will be fairly easy for us to take down at this point. Man, they are certainly a little bit stronger. It is undeniable. Right, X potion to Van. Nice. All the healing. So, we can't go to 69. Apparently not a thing.
Apologies. You bear not the stench of Sid's lackeys.
And you are our earlier visitor.
Yes, a valuable man, one I'd sooner not lose. Yet he knows too much.
Okay, so we could follow him there, but we're not going to do that right away. We're actually going to head this way. And we're going to look to head into this room. Because there will be the gill toss technique, which is something we needed, and sometimes there's more Aquara motes here, but there's none here now. So everyone's at 100. It feels like we have to have Balfour in this next fight, so we'll do that. I'd feel wrong choosing someone else. Where's this save point I keep hearing about? Right, grab this to save, just to heal up, and then let's go. Actually, licenses, also not a bad idea. Pinello. Kenya there. What do we go for with you now? Maybe more White Mike stuff. Might not be a bad idea. We're getting pretty good though at just taking what we need. Great swords we could get. We've got a Gil one here. 50. Magic Law's always pretty handy. Then we've got a 70, so let's go for Magic Law. I think that's the best case. Bam. 60 for Shikiri. We'll take daggers. 5. Nice. Good to know we got that in the slot again. Ulhan, I'm not that bothered about that. I'd rather start getting these daggers, or we could try and get the element of treachery there. If we've got another one here, it doesn't really open up anything. Shatterheart. Oh, Fran is not what we were looking for. On the Ulhan, can we see the other 100? This definitely does give us some magic stuff, so we'll go ahead and get that one there. A new mist ability. Thank fuck. Right. Bam. I'd rather take it if it opens up new grounds, but it doesn't, so... Any more around here? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Shatterheart. Nice. So we're going to start trying to get these new abilities, only if they actually help us out. So Foebreaker, 119. I mean, if we keep on going for physical battle law, it feels like a no-brainer. Well, it's the accessories that are there. Channeling. Nice. And then time magic. Bam. Knight. Again, we're pretty goddamn strong on everything, to be honest. Bam. Bam, sorry. 60, 60, 60. I'm probably building this in a very peculiar way compared to all of you were expecting. But that's fine. You're just going to have to stick with me for that. Right. 3, 2, 1. We should go touch this so Balthier gets his third. Then let's head up the stairs.
Sid, you know de-affected Nethicite brought down the Leviathan. How can you persist in this folly?
And you've come here to stop me. I'd fain see you try.
Consider your bones, old man. You're outmatched.
Pirates, scum of the skies. What brings you here?
Treasure. What else would a pirate want? We'll take the Dusk Shard.
You've come all this way for that trinket. I thought you were above this. What's that? The Princess of Dalmasca come to visit. She's not entirely without merit. A test of sorts for our princess?
You're a babbling fool.
A trial for a Shelia Banargan Dalmasca!
You lust for the stone's power, do you not?
Lend him not your ears, milady. He means to use you.
Manufactured nethicite, like Bergen.
How could you do this? How could you fall this far?
Here we go. Right. So, our key now is to try and take out the rooks. To be honest, that is going to be our number one offer. And I'm actually going to take out Van, and I'm going to bring in Fran. so I don't think there's much point.
Always hiding behind your toys. Pity if anything were to happen to them.
The key is to take down these rooks. Honestly, that is the key. Reflect is fine. We've got some healers here, which is all good. So we shouldn't be attacking physically anyway. But we'll go here, and then from here, we'll take that out. And then now it should just be Mr. Sid left. Is it? No, we still got one rook left. One rook is left, right. Right, we'll see what we can try and get from this.
No holding back.
God, I forgot to do my thing again. I feel like, perhaps, I should take Fran out and bring out the van, just even if it's just a steal. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Okay, is this his version of a limit break? I mean, it will do some damage. I mean, it's still not crazy, to be honest. Steal. Right, I should try and grab these treasures. So I should turn the gambits off for a second. And go treasure, holy moat, hastig emote. Okay, and then switch my gambits back on. Then we'll bring... No, Balthier is the one that should stay on, to be honest.
How about some of this?
I'll try and pay attention this time.
How about some of this?
No holding back.
Got a surprise for you.
Just gonna hit infinite miss spirals.
Got a surprise for you.
Ah, almost. Hit for a 5. I believe they will give us... Inferno. Nice, and he is down.
Vana, you shouldn't have.
This creature. So this is your Vana.
Ashelia, Benarg, and Dalmasca. Just how far will you go for power? Does your lust for Nephesite consume you? Am I right? I am, aren't I? A worthy daughter of the Dynast King. You would do well to go to Girovegan. Who knows? You may receive a new stone for your trouble.
Your words mean nothing to me.
The reins of history back in the hands of man. I do make for Girovegan. Give chase if you dare it.
Interesting.
Hate it when he does that.
Mayhaps you think me remiss, the Lady Ash of Dalmasca? The Sky Pirate Rethus, at your employ.
The Imperial Senate, powerless to resist House Solidor's brutal purge, was dissolved. Vayne Solidor reigned supreme over the Empire. Though this upheaval shook the Imperial Bastion to its foundation, these developments were, to say the least, welcomed by her military. The authoritarian rule of the judges, in tandem with the impending threat of Rozarrian invasion, served to foster camaraderie among its ranks. For our part, the Resistance mustered strength in the border skies, making ready for the task ahead. A war to decide the doom of Ivalice would soon be upon us.
Interesting. So, we know Sid is fan of power. We've seen these demonic shapes behind everyone. The next move, perhaps to try and track down more stones.
Squads Flametongue and Ogrenex are away. All ships reporting in. They're breaking to begin ship-to-ship maneuvers against us.
All hands, full ahead flank.
We shall make ready to repel their attacks. Counter-air. Track them as though they were the enemy.
Counter-air, to your stations.
A dispatch from Naldoa Command, Excellency. The Sky Pirate has left Arcadian airspace. He makes for Balfonheim with the Lady Ash and her party.
It is good to know the lady still lives. But what of our bid for the stone?
With the stone or without, our resistance should prove an even match for the Imperial Army. These weeks of training have honed our edge.
I pray 'tis sharp enough.
They choose to supply the resistance, yet raise not a sword in aid. What city could do this?
A city of men without countries, pirates of the sea and of the sky. Few are they who would fain lay down their lives for a friend, let alone a king.
The Marquis. He is set on war?
The time approaches when he must make his position vis-a-vis the Empire clear. When he helped you off the Leviathan, he spited the judges full sore. He cannot sit in idleness and expect to avoid a reckoning. The Marquis shares my distaste for war. Yet, if it comes to it, he will show no quarter.
For the time being, we will continue to train the Resistance army. Enough power on our side, and even Vayne may see the appeal of the treaty table.
Yet Vayne holds the Nephesite. What makes you think he would treat when he holds such power? Power enough to sink the Leviathan.
All the more reason for me to support your infiltration of the capital. You said it yourself. The Nethicite is a powerful weapon. I would have you acquire it for me.
I have not said I would give you the Midlight Shard.
If there is no stone, I would have to look elsewhere for aid.
Then you would ally with Rozarria.
As I must. Failure's not an option.
It's just what Vayne wants. He lures the Rozarrians and the Resistance to the field, then crushes both with the Nethicite.
I think not. Cid has a stone. We grab it and smash it to pieces with the Sword of Kings. Vayne will be left holding nary a thing. Time is short. We follow Cid. He's heading towards Giruvegan.
Giruvegan.
It is told of in a song of my people. On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist, the Holy Land sleeps, Giruvegan. Who knows the paths, the way to its doors?
Then you seek the Yogg-Defour. Deep within the jungle of Golmor, there is a corner of the Feywood where a mist storm surges and seethes.
And that's it. Let's go.
Right.
Not coming with us? Forget your precious Nethicite already?
Cid's words rang hollow to me. I will follow another course.
Ah, another lead then, is it? You're well informed.
I could well say the same to you, pirate.
Hurry it up, or we'll leave without you.
Ah, Vaughn. I've had some of my men check on this Feywood. Best ask what they found.
Okay. Thanks for the help, brothers.
Fly first, ask questions later. Your apprentice is more pirate than you.
I don't have an apprentice.
Princess
He does.
Ash, I would hear your heart. If Dr. Cid has spoke the truth, you may well be rewarded with more Nethicite in Giruvegan. Tell me, do you still desire the stone?
I desire its power. I want, yet I also fear. I must protect Dalmasca. I can't afford to fear anything.
Do not forget Nabodis. That is my only counsel for you.
Well. So we find ourselves at the port at Balfonheim. I guess if you've talking with your Redis, I suppose you want to hear about the Feywood. Reckon must be at these people. They seek only further their own ends and care little for our Lord wants, if at all. Yes, people, it's only a boy. It's my Lord Redis' command, and if you have concerns, you got me with Ned's ill content. I'll take a measure of him. Aye, not bad. He measures up quite nicely. This one means no harm to Lord Redis. Measure? You barely measure up to his waist, and that's counting the parrot. As your concerns are duly noted, I thought and plan on following Lord Redis' orders. Do as you please, but note that no good will come of this. I apologize. Pay no mind. Now where was I? South of the vast Golmor jungle in Kerwan, there lies a place known as the Feywood. The mist there is denser than most, even you should make it through that. There's no guarantee you'll make it past what lies beyond. He speaks of the hidden trial of the Feywood, which must be passed to open the gate to the Holy Land of Giruvegan. So, we're learning some things, but we've learnt where they are. These characters seem like they're somewhat important at some point. I mean, just wearing a thong outside of your... It's a rather interesting attire there, it must be said. Man to watch, but we've got some things to do first. Okay, so we need to go activate some things and talk to everyone. So simply gaze on the city's journey. Irritable, anger, all good. Quite the key hand. But we want to first find the crystal. Crystal, where you at? I want to find the crystal so I can find a teleport and I can find the Moogle buying. So we've got the Port Villa, another Port Villa. This appears to be not what they were looking for necessarily, but that's fine. These are just houses. Head on through. Try and sell some shit in a second as well. The Leaping Banger. Here's just the standard merchant. Where's the standard merchant? Gambits. Just got 5 random things, but over the others we need to keep, so I mean, I'll sell that one. Don't know if that's a bad idea or not, but hey ho. Right. Gosh, you're not giving me what I need. What I'm looking for, dear lord and ladies, is the crystal. Here's the save port. Bam bam bam. Apparently shopping here is quite expensive, so I need to keep that in mind. Let's go this way, all the way to the top. I mainly want the cartography guy so I can get that done and dusted. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Lofty Sky Pirate, cartography guy though. Rift Moogle, Cartographers Guild. Let's buy these. Zerobi Steps. The map is complete, and then we'll buy one of Baffleheim Port. Nice. Let's go ahead and activate this crystal. Nice. That was an important one. Gertie is here. Okay, so there should also be dice around somewhere. Where's dice? Chocobo Wrangler. Here he is. Nice. Good to see you again. I thought you have lucky escaping the fine friend's attention. Well, on days, can you buy anything? I certainly can. We've got things here that it's not actually going to be too helpful for us, but what he does contain is he has glacial greens, which I should get a stockport of those going. For feeling that may be handy at some point. Which we'll take, but so let's grab this. We should have money in it for us. 8 gil, boring. This one, teleport stone, fine. There should be one guaranteed. This might be it, but there should be one for like a fairly decent amount of money. There we go. Nice, right. We've got the map, so we can see what there is here in Baffleheim Port. Seabreeze Lane. Sikio Lane, Corsair's Court. Where is the place I'm looking for? Going here to Chivalry Breakwater. Can I just go here? Gotta go to Gavingen, but that's not a plan. We're actually going to be doing some what's the word I'm looking for? Some side quests now. So we're gonna first of all speak to the fisherman here, if we can find him. Man of Reason. Troubadour, Sleeping Man. that's fine. Fishing enthusiast. Airship pilot. Man of hope. Fishing enthusiast. I'm a shipbuilder by trade. As of late, Arcadia's and British are more popular. Nice, so we need to ask him. It's made especially for Balton catfish, rare work fire, hard to get a hold of on these. Patch warning rods such as this, sorry to tell you, there's no chance of that. Oh, fuck. I went in, didn't mean to. Maybe this won't make sense, but I need to speak to him about it. Little chance of that. So we need to walk into the aerodrome, but not head in. And pick up this fishing rod. Muramata, nice. Which I believe we can actually equip. Where is it? Gosh darn, not so much now. Right, I think this is probably a good place to say if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow when we start our grand old side quest-a-thon. See you guys then.